Here are the top 5 things I like about the Royal Enfield Thunderbird. So it's an extremely simple motorcycle. It's got no riding modes, no rider aids, no ABS, no electronic suspension and all that jazz. It's just as raw as motorcycling can get these days. It's got an engine, a chassis and 2 wheels. That's about it. This simplicity is one of the main factors why some people prefer Royal Enfields. So the next point is an extremely personal preference, which may vary from person to person obviously, is that this is a very classic looking motorcycle, which is why it easily stands out in a crowd. It's a very neat and simple looking motorcycle, and at the same time they have maintained that retro look of the bike. Now another thing I like about this motorcycle is the accessibility to a vast aftermarket of spares and parts. It's both affordable and has variety, so customization becomes really easy. You can build the bike to suit your own ride. So this will enable you to build your ride to your needs, and your imagination is the only limit. So another thing I like about this motorcycle is, considering how heavy it is, it's really maneuverable. Right from the get-go you feel firmly planted in the ground, so that's really confidence inspiring. It may not be as flickable as a naked bike, but considering its ergonomics, it's quite flickable actually. So it's an ideal beginner's bike. So if you're just getting into motorcycling, this checks all the right boxes. Another thing I'd like to add is, when you sit on this motorcycle, you feel like you're in the bike rather than on top of the bike. Well, I don't know how else to put it, but you feel like you're very much in the motorcycle rather than on top of it. So that adds to your level of control on the motorcycle. Hey, check it out, nice bike, Ninja 650. So here's another thing I like about the Royal Enfield Thunderbird 350. It's a very rigid and sturdy motorcycle, so you can practically do almost any terrain on this bike, which is really advantageous if you're riding in India, because we have extremely varying road conditions. If I may add another point, this motorcycle has a lot of low-end torque. Not a frightening amount, but a good amount of low-end torque, which should ensure you have a lot of fun and not get into too much trouble at the same time. So those are the top 5 things I really like about the Royal Enfield Thunderbird. Stick around and stay tuned for the full-fledged review.